Hey guys, it's Dominic here, and today I will be showing you guys how to install Xbox 360 Neighborhood on your RGH or JTAG. It's very simple. You really only need a couple things, one being the actual file to download the install for Xbox 360 Neighborhood, and then you will need a plugin, two plugins to be precise, which I can supply in the description below. So yeah, let's get started. So what you're gonna want to do is go ahead and click the link in the description, and you'll have it'll take you to this page. Now what you want to do is download it. You'll see it down here. Now go ahead and run it. You're gonna need some sort of torrent client installed, and yeah, just hit start. It's it's 1.5 gigs. Don't worry about it though. Just let it go through, and everything should be good. You should have no issues downloading this. It should rather go pretty fast. So go ahead and take a go get a drink or something to eat, watch a little TV, and then come back to the video, and then we can continue this installation. Alrighty, so you can see now that the actual file is done now, so we can go ahead and open it up. You will be prompted with this, which, if I make it larger, you can see better. This is the actual install. You can trust me, it's clean. And yeah, so this is what I have. So what you want to do is execute the application, and it'll take a second. Now essentially what this program does is it's kind of built into Explorer.exe. So that being said, the application will actually use the folder properties, the folder explorer properties, and kind of alter it, but yet make changes to it. It's taking a while. Yeah, it looks like it's taking a while. I apologize. Oh, okay, there we go. So you want to go ahead and hit yes. This will take no more than a couple seconds. Okay, there you go. So you'll be prompted with this, which says welcome to Microsoft Xbox 360 Software Development Kit. Yeah, so you might need up to 5 gigs of space. This being said, it's gonna need, I guess, space for the install. The install itself is pretty large and beefy, since it functions like one of a kind. So you can see that I'm running a newer version, so I can't actually install this version, but you're gonna want to go ahead and install it anyway and then update it. So once you have that installed, you can go ahead, go to all applications, and then go here to Microsoft Xbox 360 SDK. Go straight to Xbox 360 Neighborhood. Open that up. I'm going to boot up my RGH real quick. Another thing to know, you won't be able, or sometimes you won't be able to access Xbox Live within, like on a banned KV. If your KV is banned, it most likely will not connect at all. So what I'm doing right now is I'm connecting right now. Here, let me turn on my Elgato. Here, let me mute my TV real quick. Okay. Okay, it's loading. Never mind. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm new at this. Um, okay, so here you can see Real Nigga Stealth. If you would like to buy, you can go to the ooh, whoops. Okay, you can go to the in the description to the link that I'll supply. You can go there and get some information about what we offer. I mean, it's pretty vague, pretty obvious what we offer. I mean, it's on the screen. I'm not selling it, so I don't want to ask me to like purchase time. You have to ask Davis, who is MadSharkBite, and check out his YouTube channel. Okay, let's get started. Where's my controller? Alrighty, so go ahead and maneuver over to the dashboard. Go to Recent, XEX menu. Now this is very important. You're gonna want to go into the open up 360 neighborhood, and in order to add another RGH console, you're gonna hit add 360. Oh yeah, another thing to mention, you're gonna want to add these plugins to the first and then the third plugin slot. This actually might not be necessary. I'm pretty sure this isn't, but this is necessary. This has to be plugin 1. So yeah, with that in mind, just make sure to do that. You're gonna want to take your USB, and I can also include the actual launch.ini for you guys. Just add that to your console, and or switch out the actual file name for the stealth service you're using, and then you should be good. And then just load it up onto the root of the hard drive, and you should be good to go. And from there you can reboot, whatnot, and load your plugins. It's kind of weird noise. So hit next. Now for the IP address, this is very specific, so you can't skip this step. Go into XAX menu real quick. Wait for it to load. Now you want to go here, and you'll see IP address. You want to write that IP address in here. Okay. Now hit next. And since I'm on a banned KV, I can't connect to it at this time. But you would basically be prompted, asked to use developer tools. Hit yes. Now the thing with developer tools is that if you what they are exactly is that if you want to use a tool such as a JRPC tool, or you know what I mean, any one of those tools, JTAG Sidekick, you're gonna need to enable developer mode. If you're just gonna use it for file management and no tools, nothing that could alter the actual console itself, you can leave that off. But again, if you do want to end up being able to modify it in any way with third-party applications such as Shit Tool or MSP Generator, or MSP Spoofer, any one of those tools, even an IP grabber that you can use Tsunami. Again, you need to have the option enabled for it. But to make sure that you have it, go into Dash Launch real quick. This controller's being whack. Go into Installer, Default. Go ahead and just run it. Now, I am running an old version of it, and I see no issue running it. I've pretty much run into no issues with it. It's an older version though. Go ahead and hit plugins, and you'll see the first plugin is xbdm.xex. You're going to need that for the aspect of file managing. So you're going to need that. Also, your timer should look like this. Timer should look like this. Network should look like this. Fake live. Disabled, disabled, disabled. You can see. And then configure should look like this. And then once you have all that configured, I would, make sure all this is here first before you try doing it. Before you try connecting your console again. Just make sure everything matches up to what mine looks like, and you should be good. Here, I'll move up real quick for you guys so you can see it. Anyway, that's about it. Once you add the plugin to plugin 1 using dash launch or self-editing and then replacing it over the hard drive with a USB, once you go through and enable these options, you're set to go. All you have to do now is restart your console, and that's it. And now you have it. One thing to note, if it doesn't show up and you have like a little question mark next to your console, your IP might have changed, or a new KV has been applied. So I know sometimes when you get a banned KV, sometimes the KV doesn't, it'll like stop functioning on that KV, and it just won't read it. So so every time you get a KV, you have to constantly just keep adding new Xboxes. Here, I'm gonna remove some of these. So that's it. It's pretty easy, and hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I hope it's not too vague. I will put up pictures though and stuff so you guys can see what happens after you go to set up your Xbox 360. And that's it. If you guys have any questions, I will gladly answer any of them. You can also find me on Kick at RealTTGTom, and I'll answer any questions there. If you would like me to do a video on how to set up your RGH from start to finish, including covering neighborhood, drop a like or comment, and I'll do a video for it. So, alright guys, thanks for watching, and goodbye.